welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Don't mind the hair. I'm about to clip it back in a few seconds because it is so hot in here. And let me just tell you, this little mini fan from Walmart, $3, was probably the best purchase I've ever made because it cools me down. It's so nice. Oh, I bought it to like dry my setting spray, but right now this is perfect because it's so hot in here. So basically, I asked you guys on Instagram your favorite makeup products, and I literally, hold on, let me grab my notebook. I literally have written down every person's favorite product, and I have it highlighted to pink means have and used before, yellow means have and new, green means don't have, and purple means don't have but used like in the past. So I literally wrote down all the products and I highlighted it. And so yeah, I literally have a box full of all new makeup because I wanted to try you guys' favorite products that I've never tried before. I feel like it would be kind of boring if I did like trying my subscribers and followers makeup if it's stuff I've already used before. So these are all new products that I haven't tried yet or used ever. But if you guys want to see me using a full face of your favorite products, then just keep on watching. Okay girl, I got a bad hair day today. I feel like my hair isn't gonna stay in the clip if I don't twist it, but this is really throwing me back to like middle school because I used to twist my hair like this and then clip it back, and this is what this reminds me of. So I'm gonna start off with the eyes today like I usually do, just because I don't know if this palette has a lot of fallout or anything. So just to be safe, I'm gonna start off with the eyes, and I'm gonna be taking the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the shade Soft Ochre. As you guys do know, I love the paint pots. I've never tried this shade. I have the shade Painterly. Oh, it looks so clean and nice. You should see what mine looks like, my other one. Okay, so now the palette I'm going to be using, I had a bunch of different options for palettes. I had the ABH Sultry palette, the ABH Riviera palette, the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and like one of the Huda Beauty palettes. But I was at Ulta and I couldn't decide between the Riviera palette or the Born to Run palette, so I did a, a poll on Instagram. And while I was at Ulta, the Born to Run palette was winning, and then when I got home, the ABH palette was winning. So I'm sorry to all you guys that wanted to see a video on that. I was kind of on a time crunch, but we're just gonna be using this palette for today. And if you guys want to see the Riviera palette in another video, let me know in the comments down below, and I will be more than happy to do that for you guys because I literally couldn't decide between the two. But I have heard amazing things about this palette, so I'm super excited to use it. I have no idea what look I'm going for, but let me just show you the inside of it. I love that it folds back all the way. That's awesome. But look at the colors in there. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Okay, so I just realized there's no matte cream shade in this palette, so I'm just going to take some of my Rimmel Stay Matte powder just to set my eyeshadow primer. Okay, so I just finished setting my eyeshadow primer with my powder, and I kind of already started my eye look before I realized that I forgot to press record. But anyways, you didn't really miss much. I'm going to take the shade Still Shot with that same fluffy brush I used to set my eyeshadow primer, and I'm just going to start that in my crease. As you can see, I already started on this side, but I'll go ahead and do it on this side. I also just wanted to mention that a lot of the products that you guys recommended me to try, I already had in my new makeup drawer, so it worked out perfectly because I didn't have to go out and spend a ton of money because I already had most of the stuff in my makeup collection that I haven't used. So that was awesome. And I also friggin' just wanted to say that you guys are like low-key bougie AF because you guys barely recommended any drugstore products. It was all high-end stuff. So I see you, girl. I see you. Okay, so after that shade, I'm going to go ahead and take the shade next to it called Riff. And I'm going to take a denser like brush, I guess. And I'm really going to focus that into my crease. Okay, so now I'm taking a little bit more of a fluffier brush. And I'm going to take the same shade I just used. And I'm going to focus that on my outer corner and just work on deepening up that color. I'm going to go ahead and take that big fluffy brush that I first used. I'm just going to go over it and blend it out. Okay, so now with a flat shader brush with no setting spray or anything on it, I'm going to take the shade Big Sky, which is this light blue. And I'm going to pack that on the lid, but I'm going to do it without setting spray first just to see how it looks. Okay. It packs on really, really good without setting spray. But I might put a little bit just to really deepen this up. Okay, so that's without setting spray. It's really not bad. Like, you can definitely use your finger and just be good to go. But now I'm going to take a little bit more on my brush, and I'm just going to take some MAC Fix Plus and just kind of dampen it a little bit. Oh yeah, that's even better. Okay, so now before I go too crazy with the blue, I want to go in with a little bit of a deeper color in the crease. So I'm going to take the shade Good Is Gone, which is the one on the end. Literally just the tiniest little bit. Tap off the excess, and I'm going to focus that into my crease. I'm also going to take that same shade and just put it on my outer corner. Okay, so now that I deepened that up a little bit more, I'm just going to go back into the shade Big Sky that I was using before on my lid. And I'm just going to focus that right onto my lid. So far, no issues with the blending or pigmentation. There's no fallout whatsoever, which I'm super surprised about. I'm not done yet, but... Alright, now I'm going to take the shade Radio, which is the darker blue next to the one I just used. And I'm just going to put that right here to blend that brown and that blue together. I love the way that like blended together, that blue and that brown blended together, so pretty. But so far I love this palette, no fallout, nothing. I love the way these shadows came out, or this eyeshadow look came out. Oh, I'm obsessed, I really like it. Oh, I just realized I totally could have used the shade Weekender to set my eyeshadow primer, so totally my bad. Okay, so I'm going to come back and do the lower lash line after I finish the rest of my face. But for a primer, a bunch of you guys recommended the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. And I've had this sitting in my drawer since Christmas and I haven't even used it yet, which is so, so bad. But yeah, so this is literally the first time I'm opening it and I'm so excited. But I was really happy to see that you guys recommended it because I've been dying to try it and really haven't had the chance. So thank you for that. Every time I see something from Tatcha, I just think of like heaven, like, oh, like angels. I don't know how much to take. Do I like scoop it with my finger or... Oh my god, is that too much? Oh, it smells like lavender. It smells good. I feel like I'm using way too much, but I literally have no idea how much to use. It doesn't feel like I expected it would. I'm not saying it's bad. I was expecting it to have a completely different feel than it does, but I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so next is foundation, and I had so many of you guys recommend the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I've been dying to get my hands on this for literally the longest time, but I feel like they don't really have a huge shade range, at least for me. Like, I feel like this isn't gonna match me, but it was like my closest match that I feel like that they had. But yeah, a ton of you guys recommended this to me. I've been dying to give it a try. So this is in the shade Ivory, and I feel like that's dark. It's like, in the lightest shades, they only had in like rosy tones, so it's like, how am I supposed to wear that? Like, I don't have a fair rosy undertone. It's like more yellow to like neutral, so I don't really know. I just went with this shade, and if it's too dark, it's summertime, I'm gonna get dark anyways. So yeah, how is that in Ivory? Like, on the camera it matches, but in real life it doesn't. See, like, I don't know if you guys can tell, it's like super dark. Okay, I can't believe this is in the shade Ivory. It's like really, really dark, and I feel like it oxidized a little bit. But now I know why you guys love this foundation. It looks so freaking good on my skin right now. Like, it doesn't even look like I have foundation on. This is literally incredible. I love it. I'm curious to see how it lasts with my oily skin because it is a more like hydrating natural finish foundation. But honestly, I like foundations that give this finish better than like a dry matte foundation. Obviously the shade match is not the best, but I'm not worried about it. It's really not that bad. Like, in person it doesn't look that bad once I put concealer and stuff on, but I know why you guys like this foundation, and I appreciate you guys recommending this to me because this might be my new favorite. Okay, so for concealer, you guys are gonna kill me. Believe it or not, I've never tried this before. I used to use this concealer on other people when I was like a freelance makeup artist kind of thing when I was a little bit younger, but I've never used it on myself, believe it or not. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I got the shade 05 Ivory. See, this is Ivory. This is Ivory. What's this? Not Ivory. But yeah, I've never tried this before, but you guys are probably like, what the hell, what is wrong with you? I just never got around to trying it. I love the Age Rewind, but I've never tried the Fit Me Concealer before, so I'm super excited about this. I'm so used to my Makeup Revolution and Tarte Shape Tape, like with a huge doe foot, so I feel like I have to dip in a lot, but... You guys definitely didn't do me dirty. Why haven't I tried this so much sooner? I just want you guys to know that I love you. And I also am obsessed with the way my face looks like right now. Like the concealer and the foundation. Oh my god, it's everything I've wanted and more. And I thank you guys for loving me. And I love you for this, for doing this to me. I appreciate you. Okay, so now this next part, you guys are probably gonna think I'm crazy, but I have two different powders. One I've been dying to try forever, and the other one I had in my drawer. And I can't decide which one to use, so I think I'm just gonna do half my face one powder and half my face the other. Don't judge me. But the two powders that I really wanted to try was the, what is this? The Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. I know it's all the rave on YouTube, and I've never tried it in my life, and I'm sorry. But this is the translucent shade, and then I also have the Fenty Beauty powder, and it's a little mini guy because I had the full size and I was like, I'm never gonna use this whole thing. And if I decide I like this powder, I'll go get the big boy, okay? So I think I'm gonna do Fenty on this side and Coty Airspun on this side. Okay. Oh, it stinks. Oh, it smells like old lady. No offense. Oh my god. It smells like old lady and baby powder mixed together. I'm just gonna bake my whole face while I'm here. And there's that. Now that I've made a mess of my shirt. Okay, so the scent is strong, but we'll see what it looks like once I dust it away. It might look good. I don't know. Next, I have the Fenty Beauty one. I have the shade of Butter. And I'm gonna use a little, oh my. I get so scared to bake sometimes. Why do I feel like someone told me this smelled good, but I don't smell anything? I just want you guys to know that I never really bake my whole face. It's just kind of a phase right now. Alright, so now we're gonna let this sit for a second, and I'm gonna dust it away. But so far, so good. Alright, so I literally just let that sit for a few seconds. I didn't go too crazy, but I'm just gonna take this fluffy brush and just dust away the excess powder. But let me see what it looks like up close, because it could look horrendous up close. I don't know which side I like more. They look so similar. Like, they literally look the same. I like the way this looks. Like, if I just did it under my eyes, it looks great under my eyes. It didn't darken my concealer or anything. So I'll definitely use those powders again, but I'll just use them under my eyes. I gotta get out of that trend of putting it all over my face because I usually hate it at the end. It doesn't look horrible. Like, I kind of like it all over my face because I can just use some Fix Plus and spritz that all over and it will look good, but anywho, I like it. I like both sides. They look literally exactly the same. So if you've been wanting to try the Fenty one, but you're kind of on a budget, just get the Coty Airspun. They sell it at Walmart and now Target for like $5 or $6. So a lot of you guys really liked bronzers that I've already tried, especially the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. But two of you guys recommended the Too Faced Sweetheart Bronzer in Sweet Tea. Now when I bought this, they only had one left, so I was super excited. But I've never even heard of it. I feel like I've heard of it, but I like didn't hear like good or bad about it. I've heard about it before, but I've never heard someone rave about it. So I'm just gonna take my bronzer brush that I always use. I don't know how much to use, but I already love it. Yep. Oh my god, I already love it. This is dangerous. Oh, you guys did not do me dirty. I love you so much. You have no idea. Yeah, I love this. I already love this. This reminds me a lot of my Physicians Formula one a little bit. Just this one I think has a little bit more of a sheen to it, which I've actually been kind of liking lately. But the next product, you guys are going to be like, you're a crazy girl. You're so insane. You're going to think the same thing you thought about the Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline. Milani Luminoso. One of you guys recommended this to me. I used to pick it up all the time. Like, I used to have it in my hand and put it back. Have it in my hand and put it back. All the time. Because I couldn't get myself to spend the money on it because I didn't have a job at the time. Like back in the day when this was super popular. It still is, but you know what I mean. So I finally have it in my hands right now. And I've heard amazing things about it, so I hope I like this. Don't do me dirty, okay? I was about to put that on my cheeks. Oh my god, this is so pretty. This is like the perfect blush color for me. Usually when I get blush, this is the color I lean towards. I usually don't go towards like shimmery blushes, but it's not shimmery. It just has like a nice sheen, so you look like you have like a healthy glow to your skin. Okay, so now for highlight, I have 3 different highlighters that I can't decide from. You know what? I'm gonna do different shades. I'm gonna do Physicians Formula on one side and Amrezy on the other side because I've been dying to try the Amrezy one forever. So let's just do that. It's not gonna match at all, but it's fine. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so this one is in the shade Pearl. I've been dying to try Physicians Formula's highlighters because I heard really good things about them. Okay, so I'm gonna use Physicians Formula on this side and Amrezy on that side. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that. This reminds me already right off the bat, the texture. It reminds me of those ColourPop Super Shock highlighters. This time I'm gonna be using the Amrezy highlighter because your girl has been dying to get her hands into this. So it's not gonna match, I'm well aware of that, but I just really wanna try it. Oh my god, look at it. Oh my god, I already love it just looking at it. It looks like, it doesn't even look like a highlighter. It literally just looks like, I don't even know. Oh my god, that is so pretty. I love both of them. They're both really good. This one's definitely a little bit more blinding, but I did layer that one a lot. But oh my god, they're both gorgeous. I love them both. I can't decide. Okay, so next I have, let's finish up my eyes before I do my eyebrows. I'm just gonna go ahead with this palette, and I'll fast forward this part because it's kind of boring, but I'm literally just gonna go in with all the shades I used on my eye and just pop it on my lower lash line. Okay, so now for the inner corner and brow bone highlight, I'm going to take the shade Breakaway right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to those areas. I'm also going to go ahead and take a little bit of the shade Stranded, literally just a touch because it's a little bit too dark for me for an inner corner, I feel like. So I'm just going to take a little bit and add that to my inner corner just to add a pop of gold. Okay, so next is mascara, and one of you guys recommended the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. And I have a little mini, guys, so I was super excited that one of you guys recommended this because I just have a little sample size, and if I like it, I can go buy it. But, isn't this literally the cutest thing ever? Oh my god. Oh my god, this reminds me a lot of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I don't know if it's like the formula or the wand, but it reminds me a lot of it. So far, I really enjoy that mascara. Like I said, it reminds me a lot of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This one definitely has a lot more volume than I feel like length compared to the Better Than Sex, but I really like it. Okay, so for lashes today, I'm going to be using the Lily Lashes for Sephora collection in the style Miami. It was either this or Ardell lashes, and I've already used both of them, so I'm just going to go ahead and use these for today. So yeah, that's what they look like. They're super fluffy and I love them, but like I said, I've used them before, so I know what they look like on the eyes, but I'm just going to go ahead and apply them off camera and I will be right back. Okay, so all of the eyeliners that you guys recommended I had already tried. So I just took the Maybelline Master Precise All Day Liner, which I think one of you guys actually recommended, and I just put a little bit on my inner corner to kind of connect the lash band with my inner corner so it didn't look like obvious. Well, it's obvious I'm wearing lashes, but it just helps make it connect a little bit better, I guess. And for my brows, I'm going to be taking the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. I hope this is the right shade. I was way too lazy to swatch it, so I hope this works out well. And I heard that this is a really good dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, but that this one is a little bit drier, but otherwise it's like the same thing. So I'm super excited to give it a try. I really like this brow pencil. It was so easy to freaking do my eyebrows. I love the spoolie. The spoolie reminds me a lot of the Anastasia one, like how coarse and like small it is. Oh, I love this. Yeah, I love this brow pencil. I did not get recommended an eyebrow gel, so I will not be using that today. But for the lips, I am going to be using the Fenty Beauty by Bryanna Gloss Bomb. You guys recommended a ton of lippies. Most of them I tried. Other ones I couldn't get my hands on because they were only sold online. But this one I happen to have sitting in my collection, so that's what I'm going to be using today. And I'm really excited about it. If I didn't already say, it's in the shade Fussy. This lip gloss definitely has a taste from like a lip gloss or a chapstick I used as a kid, but I definitely don't hate it. I really like the way it makes my lips look. It's not sticky. You can feel the shimmer a little bit, but it's not awful. That's really pretty. I feel like this would look so pretty on top of like a lipstick too, but like I said, a lot of the lipsticks and stuff that you guys recommended I was not able to get my hands on, so this will do. But lastly, literally this is the last step and then we're done, is setting spray. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Coconut Primer Water. I know it says primer water, but right underneath it says 3-in-1 primer water, prep, set, and refresh. So it said set, and that's what I'm going to be using today. One of you guys just recommended the Wet n Wild setting spray. You weren't specific, so I just went ahead with this one because I've been dying to try it anywho, so it kind of worked out. But I have heard amazing things about the natural finish setting spray by Wet n Wild, so maybe I'll give that one a try next. But I wanted to give this one a try. Oh wow. Oh my god, it smells so good. I forgot I have this fan. This setting spray reminds me a lot of the MAC Fix Plus setting spray in the scent Coconut. It's literally very, very similar scent-wise. Look-wise, not so much. It's not super dewy. It just looks like it kind of just set my face down, where Fix Plus adds a little bit of like a dew and kind of just gets rid of that powdery finish. So far, so good. I really like it. I really want to try it as a primer water and see how it works. But the scent is so good. I love it. Alrighty guys, so that completes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below. I would love to do another one of these videos where I try all of you guys' favorite products. I feel like it really gets me out of my comfort zone, trying some of you guys' favorite products to see if I like them just as much. But so yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And so yeah, I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye!